No.
Can we go to McDonald's?
No.
Can we go to McDonald's?
Fine.
Yay!
Toys come in all shapes and sizes. It doesn't matter if it's from a retail store or a website. Toys are toys. Introduced in 1979, McDonald's toys are no exception, and nobody does non-edible plastic treasures better than the big yellow arches. The mystery, the sugary fries. I think it's time we take a step back and look at the toys I had during the 90s. I'm Glenn with the Toy Temple, and these are the top 10 Happy Meal toys of the 90s. Number 10 is McDino Changeables. Inspired by Transformers' success, McDino Changeables tackled the transforming robot gimmick and made it into transforming robot food in 1991. The line of toys was surprisingly sturdy as each figure was made from fairly thick plastic and had about 3 moving parts. With names like Hot Cakesodactyl and Triceratops, it was clear that dinosaurs were the hot ticket to success for this decade. Number 9 is Disney Masterpiece Collection. Disney characters are always iconic and made to be produced in the toy format, so it makes sense that they were eventually stuffed into kids' meals. This toy is almost a greatest hits of iconic Disney characters featuring Aladdin, Woody, Dumbo, and many more. Surprisingly, they had articulation and looked pretty good, but I think the best part of the toy is that the cases looked like those puffy VHS tape boxes that you'd have growing up. McDonald's lost the rights to Disney characters in 2006, but gained them back just in time for Incredibles 2 this year. With the new slimmed down menu, maybe we'll get some new versions of these toys out of the vault pretty soon. Number 8 is the Nickelodeon Happy Meal toys. Ah yes, Nickelodeon, the brand most associated with the 90s for all children. The bright colors, usually purple, orange, and especially green. The toys have a pretty unique style, and I think it's the nostalgia that earns this set of toys a spot on the list. Toys like the Applause Paws remind me of the big blue building with the slime fountain outside of Universal Studios in Florida, and staying up late to watch Are You Afraid of the Dark on Snick. So while these toys aren't the greatest ever, the memories associated with them certainly are. Number 7 is Space Rescue. Growing up, I would watch Star Trek The Next Generation with my grandparents in the early 90s. So in 1994, using the Space Rescue toys in my imagination, I was able to pretend I was in Star Trek using toys like the Lunar Grabber and the Telecommunicator. Even though McDonald's didn't exactly have the license for Star Trek, I always associate these toys with the show. They're fun and colorful, and I like them. Number 6, Looney Tunes DC Super Friends. This set of toys from Warner Brothers featured Petunia Pig as Wonder Pig, Taz as Taz Flash, Daffy Duck as Bat Duck, and Bugs Bunny as Super Bugs. You got the basic figure with no articulation, but what was neat about these is that they would come packed with a super suit you could encase the cartoon character in, thus making your standard character into something super. They also came with a black and white comic detailing how each of them got their powers, a great idea that promotes rating and superheroes. Number 5 is the Mighty Ducks animated series, Pucks. Mighty Ducks was a cartoon inspired by a live-action sports movie that inspired a real-life NHL team that inspired more live-action sequels that inspired a cartoon featuring anthropomorphic ducks featuring an ancient dragon wizard voiced by Tim Curry. What's the next step? Toys, obviously! Duck and a Puck toys were pretty plain, but they were a lot of fun. They had rollers on the bottom of the pucks in case you weren't near an ice rink. A fun toy with an even more funny lineage. Number 4 is Inspector Gadget. In 1998, the movie Inspector Gadget came out, and while it made some money for Disney, it wasn't well received by audiences or critics alike. However, the Happy Meal toys were the real winner here. A set of 8 toys to collect ranging from a siren hat, squirt gun, watch belt, arm grabber, leg tool, flashlight, communicator, and a Narvik 7 Sparker? Whatever that is. Once assembled, the 8 pieces stand at over 14 inches tall. It was technically my first Build-A-Figure, and while I never saw the movie, I still have fond memories of collecting and playing with this toy. And, since I'm probably not going to be able to talk about Inspector Gadget ever again, here's my Dr. Claw impression.
I'll get you, Gadget, next time on the Toy Temple.
Number 3, Marvel Superheroes. Released in 1996, this collection featured heavy-hitting Marvel alumni including Spider-Man, Hulk, and 3 of the Fantastic Four. Sorry, Reed. While it didn't have any particular tie-in, Most heroes came with a vehicle, such as Jubilee riding a motorcycle, and Wolverine piloting a jet equipped with 6 giant claws coming from the wings to stab you out of the sky. It's a great line of toys and each have their own playability and charm. Number 2 is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie toys. There was no team-up more powerful in the 90s than McDonald's and Power Rangers. With the first movie coming in 1995, McDonald's was ready with toys featuring all 6 Rangers and each of their Zords. With how lazy they could have been, these toys were pretty articulated and detailed. While the Zords couldn't connect or build the Megazord, I was very happy with just having a new Tommy figure. What could be better? Number 1. Teeny Beanie Babies. In 1996, the peak of Happy Meal mania would arrive in the form of Teeny Beanie Babies, smaller versions of the popular Beanie Babies that choked the life out of the 90s collectors. The tiny plush toys would create a huge demand, unfillable by even the fast food king itself. Beanie Babies were already a collector's dream with skyrocketing prices and inflated values. I'm sure you've seen the craze firsthand, and the popular photo of the divorcing couple separating the Beanie Babies? That's just crazy. I was there. I survived the war of the beanie, and it truly was chaos. Teeny Beanies were the cause of fights at various McDonald's locations, resulting in calls to police, criminal charges, and injuries. They were pretty cute though. And that's it for the top 10 90s Happy Meal toys. If you thought this top 10 was tops, give us a like and click that subscribe button. Let us know in the comments if you had any of these toys, or if you had another toy you loved from a kid's meal. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram @TheToyTemple, and remember, you're never too old to enjoy the things you love.